Hello and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. We're now going to be going in and doing the Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Enjoy! Begin the quest.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Study your wand with L, guided along the symbol's path to learn the spell. This corresponding input, when prompted, accelerates her wand's motion. Alright. Levioso.
Levioso.
It's not Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so far. Now, the basic cast.
Why won't you let me pick the basic one?
Levioso.
Good. Now, the big. Well done.
That's why. Well, let me do the light. So the icon
Very
thought
good.
that was the
But
basic
the
spell.
best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Forget how I'm supposed to
What are you
guard.
doing up there?
I do enjoy duels. If only all my students were this adept.
How do I guard again?
How perceptive.
Why?
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
Or die
A
trying.
classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Let's say you'll
Understood,
have to
Professor.
battle goblins,
So,
but you'll
I
probably battle
advise you to keep
goblins.
practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Mr. Swallow told me to go jump off a bridge.
All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ooh, hello, come here, you. Collect Hybridin Black Skeleton. Is it Hybridin? Hybridion. This large dragon skeleton that hangs in the defense against the Dark Arts classroom is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Higgett after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. Woo, we gained a level. We get more HP. What else?
Revelio.
Anything else to Revelio around here? That's locked, so I can't get in there. People to talk to.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Cool. Helpful advice. So helpful. Anybody? Anything?
Nice work.
Nah, let's talk to this guy.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Had my share of wand combat. It was. Never used my wand in combat.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Fight Club.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent.
Those are two
Knew I
words
was
that
less
I
valued.
like.
If you want to get the
Constantly.
most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance
Wink,
today
wink.
was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
First class student. Attend your first class. Alright. Side quest. Available side quests can be found inside regions of Hogwarts marked as black flags and discovered by exploring the world. These quests reward XP but do not advance the main story, which I'm okay with. What's this? Library Annex. Has a side quest somewhere? Like a moth to a frame. Lenora Evenling appears to be looking for a clue. Perhaps I can help her investigate. Speak with Lenora Evergley. Ah, so that's what that symbol was that we were looking at earlier. And then what's going on here at the South Wing? Cross Wands, round 1. I should speak with Luke and Brattleby about the Secret Dueling Club. First rule of Secret Dueling Club is you don't talk about Secret Dueling Club. Is a chest over here?
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Revelio.
Said there was a chest around here. It says above. Don't think I can go above, can I? Oh, maybe we can. There's a landing right there. Yeah, move out of the way. Just spawn in front of me like that. Gargoyle.
Revelio.
Hold, what's this? That's a thing. Boom! A gory skeleton. This is a skeleton of an Irish phoenix of Agore, an intensely shy bird who can forecast the coming of rain, and whose mournful cry was once believed to foretell death. Well, if it's a phoenix, why is it dead? They're supposed to come back, aren't they?
Revelio.
No, who was pretending to sleep. Alright, so we can get up here, but can we get over? Does look like there is a place over here. Boom, foo flame. I don't want to go that way.
Revelio.
Oh, it's a kitty. Hello, kitty. Yeah, I get to pet a kitty. It's gonna turn out that's actually a student transformed as a cat. Who's just into some weird stuff. Alright. Doesn't look like we can go this way. So, I don't know where that treasure is. But we do have a class that we need to go to, so let's go to that class, stopping and checking every little thing along the way on every floor that we happen to get to. Oh, can I get into this room here? Yes, I can. Search the chest. Solar protection spectacles. Very nice. Can I use this mirror? Can I change my clothes while I'm in here? Anybody? Anybody? No? Alright, let's get out of here.
Revelio.
And in here, oh, look at you. Why do you got an eyeball on you?
Levioso.
Poke you in the eye. No, you clearly need something. So what if I go away and you can't see me anymore? Is that the thing? You gotta be sneaky about it? That has to not see me? Alright.
Revelio.
What are you? You're clearly a chest, which is locked. Where's my class at? Oh, it's another step up. Nothing else around here. Check out this guy who gets his own little... You're your own space, man. I want to talk to you.
Revelio.
Nothing. Okay. Upstairs we go.
Professor Roman tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
So many.
It's birds. Begin.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Alright, now let's learn the new spell.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Yay, take the classroom out to danger.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Accio. Now, think of this like excellent good happens to the best of us. That's it! Very good! Very good! Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
Nice.
That is how it's done.
Accio. Splendid!
There we go.
Accio.
Brilliant! Let us see this.
Not quite a perfect score.
Excellent control there. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
You just move
This
right through
round
me.
settles it all.
Here we go! That is how it's done.
Came up short.
Be sharp.
And now I get no points because I got pushed out. Same happened to her.
That's it.
Let us see this. There we go.
Just gotta wait for the right opportune time.
I think I will start going easy on you now. Well done.
We tied. I let go too soon.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
That doesn't bother me to end on a tie. And doesn't look like it's
Class is
gonna
dismissed.
force you to
Gather
have to
your
win.
things on the way out.
Unless I missed an achievement, then it does bother me.
Game. It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This part I don't know about. Is magic the same in Uganda?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Now that's cool, getting to learn about the different schools. Because I know they kind of like touched on it in Magical Beast and where to find them. So
It's nice to learn
finding
about another
out
visiting
more
school.
about them in
Thank you
here
for
would be
asking.
even better.
I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can
Revelio.
attack your humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
There's a locked door over there. Alright, Professor.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai. Invigorating.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio.
Now making a Hogwarts Legacy type game. Hey, plus 20 HP. Where you actually go to these other schools would be pretty cool too. I just like when they like touch on different things within IPs and stuff like that, where they kind of expand upon worlds, you know?
Coming along.
Hey, what's up?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
I've been here too long. He's disappointed in me.
Revelio.
Stuff over here.
And then the werewolves joined the goblin army.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I
Who's
won't
this
say my
guy?
goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack.
Peeves.
Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
No idea what all that was about, but that's gonna do it for me. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next game of Hogwarts Legacy. Goodbye.